In a way.
I haven't said that.
In a way.
I haven't said that. What
if we have 5 caucuses forming a party, and 3 are from the north.
You haven't. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, the PDP as well, it would seem, did not take the interest of this, you know, different regions into account when it finally went for the... Some people say that that's the reason why it lost the elections, because it did not take the interest of these regions into account, and it was the simple reason it lost the elections.
Maybe, and as
I didn't say
far
that.
as they know,
That's something that the PDP
if the reason why they lost election is now something everybody knows, then it is easier to correct, and they get the seat back.
So do you think that, you know, that the APC has been able to balance that out in such a way that they will not have a problem in the future? It's not possible for them to balance it. I am telling you. That is the problem we will face throughout this race. Isn't that a problem that all Nigerian political parties are going to face, after all? I mean, when we talk about solid political parties, can we really have such a political party? No, I think you didn't get what I'm trying to say. We are having 5 different political parties forming one. If it were to be one political party, right, you have all your structure, you have all your leaders, you've been together for a very long time. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, people that were together for a long time in different groups of 5 are now forming one. That is the problem I'm trying to analyze and let you know that it's a very serious one. There is no way, and we will continue with this. We could elect effective people into the houses, but all this pocket of problems will keep coming to disturb their... Essentially what you're saying, just a moment, what you're saying is that unless the APC learns to manage or balance the interests of those 5 caucuses, and it is difficult. It will not be able to make progress. It is difficult.
You see, let me take you back a bit when you said something about what the president said in the U.S.
Yes.
About those that didn't vote for him. I don't believe that's what I heard. I think what he said was this. Yeah. If I marginalize any section, then I will be contradicting myself. If I marginalize any section because they did not vote for me, then I'll be contradicting myself. I believe that's what he said. Now, how does that tie into the fact that the APC is not handling the different regions effectively within the House of Representatives?
No. For the fact that you can see a whole region not given anything, not considered. And somebody was telling me they are thinking of what they will give them that is even bigger than what is on the table. No, it is not done like that. This is a National Assembly is another tier of government.
But let's look at your own party.
How important are your ranking rules? I mean, the ranking rules of the House, or even the rules of the House or the Senate. How important are they?
Yeah, no matter how important.
I'm just asking if they're important.
It is very important. It is very important. But no matter how important, it is clear that the Constitution also stated that no matter, even political party, even everything they do must be conform with what is in the Constitution. So whatever you do, if it is in abeyance with the Constitution, then you have to. The rules of the House allow, even the Constitution also allow. You will see that any rule made by the House will also go in line with what the Constitution says. The rule of the House allow members elected to pick their leaders. The same thing with the Constitution.
So when 2 rules of the House, you know, it will seem go against themselves, what do they do?
Then it requires a special level of compromise and an amendment of the rule. An amendment of the rule. There are so many things. Why is Constitution? Constitution is there for to be amended at any time. It's not so. Yes. But if it's not, nothing is excellent in this world because it's not done by God. It's done by man. So if we make mistakes somewhere, we have to sit down, sit back, and know how to adjust it.
How did your party fare in the appointment of its own principal officers? Because your party also waited 49 days to announce
if their own appointment was ready the second day, it cannot be announced. They have to wait for others. From day one, Akpabio has been brought forward. We know that.
Are you happy with his nomination?
It is the party.
Yeah, the party is made up of individuals.
That's right.
You know, who would approve, say this is our candidate, and who would say, we are happy with this, and, you know...
Do you know one of the major problems we are having is... one of the major problems we are having is for party members not to have enough confidence in their political party. And it is clear, even Constitution also stated it, madam, that it is the party that can canvass for votes, that can talk on your behalf.
The party does not have a life of its own.
Therefore,
it speaks through the mouth of human beings.
The spokespeople for the party, we have our officers. When they sit down, before coming to sit down, they might have
you are a member of the PDP.
They might have related with us in the House
with the
and bring a resolution to the CWC for ratification. Then we announce it.
Mr. Salvador, it's a very simple question.
Yes, madam.
Are you happy with the emergence of the minority leader in the Senate?
Very, very happy.
That's what I asked.
Happy.
I mean,
I have to let you know how efficient, how perfect, how excellent PDP are trying to do their things.
The PDP
because they've learned so much lessons now.
Mr. Salvador, the PDP in the Senate has announced its officers. But the APC has not announced its officers in the Senate. So why did the PDP wait 49 days in the House of Representatives to announce the Senate if you say it was ready by the second day after the election?
Who will announce is the Senate President. And he cannot announce if everything is not complete. We were not the one delaying. We were not the one delaying. It was because of the crisis within the APC that delayed the announcement of principal officers.
Do you think this...
Good enough, they said, they claim to have put it behind them.
Do you think this 8th assembly would do better than the previous assemblies? Because the last guest said they're going to do 200% more than the 7th, the 6th, the 5th, and all the other assemblies that were before them.
Gentlemen, let me tell you this. With determination, they can even do better than any previous assembly if they are determined. Look at the example of a national conference. How many days did we spend in national conference? We were able to pass 600 resolutions. Or how many months? But with determination, with commitment, with sacrifice, we'll resume. 8 o'clock, we were there. We won't leave until 7:30 sometimes, because we want results.
Do you want the House, the National Assembly, to sit like that?
If they have present issues, if they are determined to put some things
Do you see
right.
determination evident in the body language so far?
In the body language, let me come up with this. Look at the percentage of the people there, the new ones and the old ones. You know, they are still new. Therefore, I can't see anything better than the previous one. Because the previous House, if you can simply recollect, they had many...
New members?
No, second-timers. But this time around, I don't think they have as many second-timers.
They don't have as many second-timers as the 7th Assembly, but the 7th Assembly also had a majority of new-timers as well.
So, yes, fewer than this time.
Do you think that affects anything at all?
Do you
also think it affects
we always go for training.
Do you also think it affects your chances, the chances of your party then, especially in the Senate, since your party has decided to ignore ranking here? Could it affect your party in any way?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So ranking is actually not important. It's not as important as it's been played out. Experience in that sense.
Experience in that sense. Let me tell you, it has its own. Look at this. This man from Akwa Ibom is now in the Senate. What's his name? We were in the House of Reps together. Itainan.
He's no longer in the Senate.
He's no longer in the Senate. Okay. Itainan happens to be well experienced when we talk of the work of the National Assembly. All these our plenary activities, putting it together. This is what he has been doing since 1999. And when he got to Senate too, I was happy they gave him such assignment too. It was fantastic. That is why, if they now put a new person, the person will need a person like Itainan to relate with. If I were Itainan, and I am not in the Senate or in the House of Reps, I will volunteer to give tutelage to such person, to keep lecturing, advising, getting him so that he will be on a very good track. It's always very important too. But no matter what, nobody goes to any school for political activities. It's on the streets.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Honorable Moshood Salvador, former member of the House of Representatives and a member of the People's Democratic Party. Thank you for speaking with us.
You're welcome.
Sunrise Daily will be back in a moment. Don't go away.